Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. But that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us. It's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline, so please bear with me. Because I am speaking about energies, this also can interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly with you, Gemini, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will recognize this. Thank you for all of you who make donations. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why the readings have chapters. And this is why I'm not speaking during the cards are coming out. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. This being said, thank you again. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. So let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Gemini, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Gemini, please. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or Planet Venus in the sign of Gemini. Ace of Wands, you are being inspired, you getting an influx of energy, of life force. You become much more passionate about what you are doing, passionate about the direction that you want to go, passionate maybe about somebody, but it's a new opportunity handed you by the divinity, with the inspiration, with a lot of energy. Best messages for Gemini, please. Best messages for Gemini, please. Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, King of Wands. So we have the Queen and King of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Knight of Swords. The Fool and the Tower. At the bottom of the deck you have Justice. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This is the current of energy that can lead the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Justice. Sign of Libra, air sign exactly as you. You being an air sign share a lot in common with Libra by being very logical, very analytical, trying to find the best solution, in a diplomatic manner if you can. Having a strategic mind, trying to make plans and back up to the plans to be prepared for everything. I think that you simply justice is here and it's being served, and it's being served in order to bring everything into balance. If you are in a situation where justice is being involved, you will be on the winning side. It's here in order to bring everything into balance, and I will tell you in a second. So maybe somebody from Libra can help you, or maybe you have this dispute with somebody from Libra. It doesn't have to, but when I see the signs, I'm telling you them. It's like this. This is one part of the reading and this another part, and I'm explaining in a second. So Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles speaks to us about the necessity of balance being restored. It was a period of time in which there was an unbalance, or it was very hard to keep the balance. It's like she's trying to keep her balance, financially speaking, but a lot of emotions. This water is very furious, if I can say that. So in a manner of speaking, it's like you have to regain mostly your emotional balance. Maybe you had to deal with somebody that juggled maybe with finances or even with emotions. They put show in front and they juggled in the background with all that they could, and this brought everything to come down. The tower, this brought the tower. Even it can be that you are seeing your whole life crumbling down, or it can, the situation that was created in this what I told you here about the Two of Pentacles brought inside of you dismantling of ways of looking at things, ways of acting, belief systems. It doesn't have to be physical. It can be that this tower comes on the inner side of us and everything is crumbling. You start and see the situation from another point of view, and the tower is always a blessing in disguise. It may seem like everything is lost, but in time you will see that this is mainly for the reason that destiny knows that you deserve much better than this, and because of it, it brings everything down in order for you to have the opportunity to start rebuilding, but rebuilding from the ground up. What the tower lacks is a very solid foundation, and this is the opportunity to start and rebuilding everything, making sure that there is a very solid foundation. This is why it has to come everything down, for you to be able to make that solid foundation. Maybe you are fighting with somebody that you now are seeing from another perspective, because something changed and it shook you strong in a very hard manner in order for you to be able to see this juggling or because of the tower you were in a situation where you had to be very careful to be able to keep your balance, and you have to regain your balance, and this is why you are going towards justice. But this is you, the Knight of Swords, air sign. This is you wanting to find justice. This is you not stopping in front of everything until you get what you know is just. It can be an energy that comes in a very fast moving way and it turns everything upside down. It can be a situation that took you by surprise. That's the tower always takes us by surprise. I don't know why, because to get to this moment we know that something is not going quite right, that we have to do some adjustments, we have to change some things, but we don't do it. It announces itself once, twice, the third time it hits, because it knows we deserve much better than this. It can be that something takes you by surprise with this action, or it's your own energy in which, after you went through this situation where everything was really shook up, and you have to regain your balance, you're starting like this in a very fast moving way, the kind you like to act, because you being an air sign, you like to things to go quick, not wait for a long time. You want to bring all of those that were unjust towards you, to bring them to justice. And you want a new beginning, you want a new chapter, you want to put an end to this situation and to be able to have your new chapter. Because for a long time you felt like being alone, you felt like you are the only one that put the effort in towards this situation, but you felt like, I'm sick and tired of it, everybody is relying on me and I don't have anybody to rely on. You felt like being alone, you felt like being at your last breaths of air. But although it's tiring, although you are sick and tired, something inside of you, it's telling you to continue and persevere. Why? Because 9 as a number speaks to us about a cycle that comes to an end, a fruition, closing of something. But if we are stopping here, we start the same cycle again, and you don't want it. For you, it's, you want something new, and in order for you to be able to have this new chapter, new start, you know, you have to go a little bit further than 9 of Wands in order for you to be able to gain the wisdom of the experience, to integrate that wisdom so that you won't be, it won't be necessary for you again to come back to this same cycle again. And this is why it's telling you continue, persevere, go on. I know it's hard, but you have to keep on going, because it's missing only one wand, and when I cut the deck you had that Ace of Wands, that one wand. So you are there, you are simply in the moment where you're integrating this in order for you to put an end to this situation once and for all. 9 of Wands, this character here, although she's very tired and sick and tired of the whole situation, she uses what she has. She uses the Wands in order to put herself, she's building like a wall to secure herself. The what I have here to say is to be careful, because between putting yourself in a safe space and isolating yourself, it's a very little space. So just don't isolate yourself. I don't think that you are, because that Ace of Wands that you got the moment that I split the deck tells me that you have that drive, you have that inspiration, you have that life force that will give you what you are in need of in order for you to be able to complete it forever and once and for all. And you are leaving this situation, this very hard situation, you're leaving it behind. You are going from this kind of waters towards much more serene waters, serene places. You are leaving this situation behind in order for you to go towards much lighter places, much harmonious places, much easier. Everything is much more easier, harmonious, in reciprocity. You're leaving this hard situation behind and you're going towards something else. Maybe somebody from a fire sign, because you have also the Queen and the King of Wands. I don't want to put labels, but we can take the King and Queen of Wands as being the representative of divine feminine and divine masculine on earth plane. The Emperor and the Empress being the major arcana on the higher level. But without labeling, maybe somebody from fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, lit you up, simply lit your life up, having that Ace of Wands, very passionate. Maybe you see yourself, because the Ten of Cups is being surrounded by this fiery energy. You see yourself being happy, being able to achieve this emotional fulfillment at its highest, with somebody from a fire sign. Just be careful, fire with air can lit up a very nice fire, but it goes very quick away, or it can be generate a very big fire, just in case. But you see yourself being happy, achieving happiness, respect, reciprocity, being surrounded by people that really love you, respect you, and come towards you in reciprocity. Family, everyone is being well, loving each other. Ten of Cups. Maybe this gives you that additional energy to put an end to a situation where there was not a solid foundation, and this gives you that extra fight in yourself, because you want this new beginning, a new chapter with somebody with whom you see yourself being happy. And this is why maybe this injustice was made from somebody else, and this is why you fight for yourself, for your loved ones, the way that you fight. So let's see. Eight of Wands, information, very quick moving information energy that comes in, brings you the needed information. It can be information from another place or about another place. It can be about a relocation. It can be about traveling. Maybe you have to travel towards another place, or the information travels from another place towards you. It's information that will bring you towards this. It's like it's in an arc, exactly like this rainbow, that it's an arc here. So it will come towards you in a very quick moving way, information that will help you achieve this. What's with the Two of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, please? Because you want this new beginning. The same card, the Fool. And you are being encouraged to make the leap of faith so that you can go towards your new beginning. And the Queen of Wands. You want your new beginning with somebody like this, somebody that is very passionate, or you are very passionate about it. She simply lit you up. She knows who she is. She knows her worth. She knows what she wants. She doesn't take anything less than for an answer. She's like a magnet. She draws everything towards her. Situations, solutions, people, in order for her to be able to get what she wants. But somebody simply put a fire under you in order to, it gives you what you are in need of, so that you start on this journey to put an end to something that doesn't serve you anymore, in order for you to have this new beginning. And also to regain your balance, financial and emotional. Maybe if this is you, a new, but this is the Ten of Cups is yours, and it's being surrounded by this fiery energy, the same energy. It can be also that a new beginning for somebody that is from a fire sign put you in this state of trying to keep your balance, because it may seem like everything for you is crumbling down. Again, it can be this, but I have the feeling 90% it's the character that lit you up, because your Ten of Cups is being surrounded by this fiery energy. What's with the Tower, please? Tell me more about the Tower. Why is the Tower here, please? A truth comes out, and as I told you, you have the clarity. Even if it's not your whole life that is crumbling down, something inside of you is crumbling, because you now have the clarity. You see it clearly. You have this epiphany, and you know for sure, for yourself, what is that is crumbling. A belief system, a way of acting, a way of looking at things, a way of receiving, perceiving things. Even if it may seem like everything is crumbling, you will know for sure what's best for you. It's something that will lead you towards victory, with clarity, with epiphany. I tend to think that this is not your whole life crumbling down, but something that it's like an epiphany, so that you will know to put an end to everything that already is crumbling down and it doesn't serve you anymore. What's with the Fool, please? Tell me more about the Fool. Why is the Fool here? Because after this moment you start something new, and you are being encouraged to believe in yourself, to trust yourself, to make that leap of faith, that you will be able to achieve everything that you want for yourself, that you want for this new beginning. Why is the Fool here, please? Tell me more about the Fool, please. Why is the Fool here, please? Queen of Swords. This is you. This is your energy. This is you who knows very well what you have to cut out of your life in order for you to be able to live the life that you want, to be able to gain that new beginning that you want. The Queen of Swords is feistier than a King of Swords, because not that she's liking it, but she was very often put in situation where she had to take care of herself, and she developed already. Although you already have this native in yourself, it's the way that you are of thinking and knowing what's good for you and not. But through those experiences in which you had to take care of yourself, you learned, you deepened this way of in a manner of seconds you analyze what's good for me and what's not. What do I keep, and what do I cut loose for myself, in my life, in the situation that you are, relationships, people, and so on. And you are doing it. You cut, even if your own flesh and blood, if you are you know for sure that that thing or that relationship or that influence doesn't serve you anymore, and you will cut everything out of your life that doesn't serve you anymore in order for you to be able to have this new beginning. The Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? The Knight of Swords reacts, he follows what the Queen of Swords is telling him. He goes and doesn't stop until justice is being served. What's with the Knight of Swords, please? The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the card that speaks to us about enlightenment, about, you know that you're missing something, you don't get something, you don't understand something, you don't have all the information in order for you to be able to understand or see everything. Sorry. And the Hangman puts himself in this uncomfortable position in order for him to tell the divinity that I know I'm missing something. Please help me to understand, to see whatever I need to see, to understand, in order for me to be able, because until I do this, I'm stuck in this situation. And he's putting himself in this uncomfortable position to wait for the sun to come and enlighten him in order for him to be able to change his perspective. The changing of perspective can be here with the Tower, I already told you. The moment a change of perspective, of perception, of perspective comes, you will be able to see everything clear, and then you will be able to go on your way. But I think that you already have this clarity. And here with this ordering, the Queen of Swords ordering the Knight of Swords, go on and make whatever you need to make in order for us to get the justice. It also can speak about have a little bit of patience. It's a lot of air energy and a lot of fire energy, and I told you these two elements can make a very big fire. Have a little bit of patience until you unleash the Knight of Swords, because here is something that needs to be, still needs to be integrated. This is why the Hanged Man is just telling you, please, just a little bit, put your hold your horses, put your foot on the brake just for a while, a little while, until you integrate whatever you need to integrate, so that you won't have to go through this situation ever again. But because you are sick and tired of this situation, the natural thing for you to do is go on fully. Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is speaking to us about listening to your intuition, listening to what you know for yourself that you have to do. Eight of Cups, it's a lot. You achieved already this, but something is missing. Your soul is pushing you towards another direction, because although you gathered a lot, something is missing, and your soul is calling you towards something, another direction. We all want to achieve the Ten of Cups, and in order for us to be able to achieve the Ten of Cups, we have to listen to our intuition, to follow our own path, so that we start on our path to search of what's missing to the Two of Cups. It's missing in order to have the Ten of Cups. And you have to listen to your intuition, follow your own path, integrate whatever you need to integrate, continue, persevere in this situation, even if it's hard, because it will lead you towards what's missing, so that you can achieve the Ten of Cups. I hope I was clear enough. So even if you feel like I'm done with it, persevere, continue on, listen to your own intuition and follow your path, because it will lead you exactly where you want to be. Just a little bit of patience here, and when everything is aligning, you will know and you will go. You will leave this situation behind, and you will go towards much more serene places, lighter places, and so on. What's with the Six of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Because the Ace of Swords is here. You will have the clarity when it's the perfect time for you to leave the situation. What's with the Six of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Why is it here? Seven of Swords. Because you had to deal with somebody that had his own agenda. The liar, the cheater, somebody lied, cheated, made you feel like they lost your trust. They did whatever they need to do in order for them to achieve whatever they wanted, but they didn't care less about the others. The thief. This is known also as the thief. You had to deal with somebody that you expected much more than this, but this is a very intelligent and very manipulative character. He knows how to manipulate, especially with words, in order for him to be able to achieve what he wants. And you are leaving this situation behind because now you have clarity. Something came out in the open. A truth is coming out about the way that this character acted, so that you know that this is it. I'm out of here. the Queen of Wands. I don't want to have to deal with this kind of people, with this kind of acting and so on. The Queen of Wands. What's with the Queen of Wands, please? Why is the Queen of Wands here, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. That fiery energy that lit you up, that character that knows his worth and doesn't accept anything less than. It also can activate those attributes in yourself. You know her worth. You know that you deserve much better than this. Exactly like the Tower tells us. It comes in or because it knows that we deserve much better than this. What's with the with the Queen of Wands? Tell me more about the Queen of Wands, please. The Moon, sign of Pisces. The Moon speaks to us about things that were hidden, things that it was not spoken about, it was hidden from you, because the moonlight is much more subtle, and when we are looking at things in the moonlight, those can seem a little bit otherwise than when we are looking at the same thing in the sunlight. It can speak about illusion. Something was hidden, something was Four of Wands. Four of Wands coming out in reverse. So maybe you had to deal with somebody from a fire sign, and this fire sign kept things from you hidden. Four of Wands can speak to us about a new situation, a new association, a new partnership, a new job, a new home, moving in with somebody new, engagement, marriage. What these all have in common is a very solid foundation. This is now being built, having a solid foundation. Coming out in reverse, this is what is lacking from the Tower. But coming out in reverse, it's exactly the same. Even if they may told you that it's safe, we have something solid here. It's not. It's an illusion. It's something, it's still being hidden because they have their own agenda. What's with that King of Wands, please? Why is the King of Wands here, please? Two of Pentacles. The same card. The juggling. The need of juggling in order to keep the balance. It's like somebody told you to leave something behind so that you will have a new beginning, and they promised you heaven and above, and you believe them because you saw it like being the thing that it's missing, and with whom you can achieve this 10 of Cups. But they juggled a lot, and they juggled because they had something being hidden, because they had their own agenda. Maybe the character that leaves this situation behind, now that the truth is coming out, wants to be the character that slips away, he runs away, and this is why you are embarking in a quest to bring this character to justice, because you continue, and it is your right to have this new beginning. What's with the 10 of Cups, please? Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here, please? Family, loved ones, emotional fulfillment, love, respect, reciprocity. Ten of Swords, betrayal, and justice. It's a very hard lesson that you learned. It felt like a death. It's like a part of you was buried. But what's worse, it's behind you. It took you by surprise, the whole thing, and this is why you want justice. Maybe you want justice for the infants, for the loved ones, for the children, maybe. Justice is here twice, and it will be served. Balance will be restored, even if you may feel like everything is lost and you... This is why you are fighting, because somebody really tried to manipulate you, really tried to, and they served you an illusion. But with this Tower, this is what the truth that comes out and shakes everything that needs to be shaken in order for you to be able to change the perspective and see everything like it really is. It's a blessing in disguise, even if it may feel like the opposite. Please have trust and continue, because you will bring this character that manipulated a lot, you will bring them to justice. Let's see. Best advice for Gemini at the end of the reading, please. What's your best advice for Gemini at the end of the reading? Thank you. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. You need to stay grounded in order for you to be able to suppress this moment of shaking. Gaia is Mother Earth. She is the keeper of the light who holds the planet in her hands and heart. Her kiss is on every animal forehead. She is the life that moves through the plants, the sweetness within the honey, and the force that encourages the bees to fly. She loves, protects, and guides all beings. She asks you to love them too. How can we help them? How can we help the planet? You are blessed to receive the Great Mother card today because it shows that the earth itself, through the image of Gaia, is protecting your path. You are a strong, focused and loving individual. Stay grounded and don't allow your imagination, ego, or fears to run away with you. Ensure your choices are for the highest good. Gaia is also bringing her motherly love to you and encircling you in a cocoon of peace. If you have had troubles with a mother in your life or are feeling disconnected with a mother in your life or are feeling disconnected from or grieving your own mother, Gaia helps revitalize that connection and will bring healing where it is possible. If you are a mother and you are worrying about these duties, know that Gaia is thanking you for your hard work and commitment. The earth is blessed to have you because you are fighting for your loved ones, exactly like any mother. I hope this was helpful. Till next time, take care. Bye.